hello, and welcome into the channel. I was enjoying some music real quick. Just felt like it was a good idea. Enjoy myself first. Hi, Jill. Hi, V. Welcome in. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. If you are wondering, no, I'm not 100%. My mouth feels like somebody hit me in the face with a fucking shovel. But I'm working through it. Actually, yes, I'm working through it. We're going to have fun tonight. It's whatever comes out, but I feel like I need to separate myself from YouTube and all of the shit you watch because it's time. It's been time for a long time where it's like, I'd rather put my money where my mouth is. And if you find yourself to be intuitive, I would suggest you ask a question. And if I feel drawn to your question, I'm going to answer that shit. Oh, yeah. Just know that you'll probably fucking watch. Oh, I'm going to celebrate too and drink some beer, even though I shouldn't with this open wound in my mouth. Welcome to the Lion's Den. No fucks given. Oh, by the way, I also got my medication right here. 800 milligram ibuprofen. Never mix prescription drugs and alcohol. Never follow my lead. Because I might take one of them bitches because that shit hurts like a motherfucker. But anyways. All right. Welcome in, everybody. I'll wait for people to find that we are live and we'll go from there. I might even mute this shit so I can listen to some music for a minute. Like, why not? At this point, I'm like, yo, why not? Some Rihanna and Linkin Park I was listening to. So I see Jill's definitely here. I see there are other people. Oh, let me get this out there. Let me get this out there. Let's get this out in the fresh, in like the fresh, clean air tonight. You know, because it's been going on for far too long. And I'm such a man of like don't follow the rules, don't look at pettiness, don't like pettiness, don't like just hogwash bullshit. I just don't like it. Um there's a lot of energy out here on YouTube, and it's the subscriber base. I'm going to say it. It may not be the ones that are learning from me or have learned for themselves via through me or from other people, but there's a lot of that energy on YouTube, and I'll be the reader. Why am I the sun card? Why am I the strength card? Because I don't give a damn to tell you the truth. Um, there's a lot of weird energy out there. Not only selfish energy out there, if you look up the definition of selfish energy is usually somebody that has NPD, you know, narcissistic personality disorder, and has no empathy. Watch out for this shit because it's going to continue for a while this year. There are going to be people where it's like, if they don't get what they want, they're just going to act that way. And this, just be careful, especially with what you've already learned. This is just me being like, cool about shit and just understanding how life works or recognizing how many times I've had to deal with shit in life and explain shit, whether it's family, friends, connections, like love connections, and explain the outcome before it happens and sit back and have to fucking deal with it. But it's still like, I can't say went over their head. It was over their head because it was over and under their head kind of energy, but it is what it is. I'm feeling better, Karen. A little bit. About 66%, 68. I ain't 100%, not yet. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. But it was an impacted wisdom tooth. That's what I had done, and I had 2 teeth taken out. Well, kind of. The bottom one was impacted, and I waited too long to get it out. It was infected. And I had known it was infected because I would drain it myself. The top one I had ripped out years ago, but it left what I don't know if this is the right term for a dentist. I don't do that work, but it had left like a somebody had said mothball tooth, and I'm like, what the fuck is mothball tooth? And I looked it up the other night, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But and that was years ago that somebody had said that. But I would constantly drain it myself, and get the fucking gunk out of it by putting pressure on it. And the top one though, I ripped that son of a bitch up 2 years ago when I was in pain. Actually, just like tonight's Friday, on a Friday night. On a Friday night. My phone says we got 24 people in here. My screen for the first time, which is kind of ironic, says 0. But hey, that's cool. Um, yeah, and I was talking about it the other night. Let's talk about this. So I talked about it the other night. I'm pretty tough. Like, I'm very nice, but I'm pretty tough. Karen Martin knows this for fact. She's one of my mother's friends. Um, and I don't I didn't think I was strong enough or tough enough at the time and that's just me speaking in the microphone, but I didn't think I was strong enough or tough enough at the time to rip the tooth out until I went through the excruciating pain. When I did, I'm like, oh hell no, this shit's got to go tonight. So I yanked, I pulled, I twisted, just a wisdom tooth at the top of my mouth, and I let it sit the way it was. It's still brush it and shit. The little pieces that snapped off and stayed up there. I had the majority of the tooth in the sink, and the rest of my hand, like, I really got that shit out, and I felt like, whew, when I got it out a couple years back. But the bottom one, I just kept draining it and knowing like I got to get this out so I don't get septis. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. Welcome in, Trippy. Welcome in, the Northern Lights here. I'm going to read some of these comments just in case somebody asked a question. Been there, done that. Hurts like hell. Let me see. Maybe I should put a banner up. I don't know. I don't want to get flooded with questions, but you can ask a question if you'd like, and I'll do my best to answer it. I highly suggest you really be open to energy or your intuition when you ask the question, and don't try to worry about what you feel. You want it to come out right, do that. Trust me on that. Do that with what I've experienced or learned. Yep. He's not true about the feelings. Not at all. His feelings are lies. He lies to you. He lies to you about how he feels. It's not authentic. The answer is no. About your Cancer man's feelings. He's lying. He kind of struggles to recognize why he's not happy. I get this energy on that man. He struggles to realize why he's not happy. That's kind of sad, but that's what I get on him. Oh, it's too bad. Now, I wouldn't be upset with you if you listen to what I tell you and you experience it for yourself, because that's if you connect the dots and it does show it to be what I just said, you'll understand. And it wouldn't be like a day or two. It would take like weeks or months for you to really be able to see under the hot iron. Okay. That should be a blatant sign. Now, don't get me wrong. You can go to jail, you can get arrested, you can get in trouble. I'm not a saint. I've been arrested, I've been in jail, never for a long period of time. But yeah, I've had that problem where I've been arrested. Um, for like a day, a weekend at max. But that should be kind of, I'm not going to say a red flag to you, but that should let you know, for me to tell you things aren't going to move as swift I can't tell you what you want to believe. I can tell you what I know. And that's what makes the difference. And that's why my shit's right. And I'm good at knowing that, or understanding that, and appreciating that. And if you need a level of comfort, here, I want you to use your imagination on what I'm about to tell you. I can literally sit in a room of people, and I don't do it anymore because I just think it's fucking chaotic and nonsense out here on YouTube. Everything is like so. How can I be successful? How can I do what's good for me? Not really give a fuck about the people, just worry about myself, kind of energy. And I think it's sick. But here's a good example. Like, if you've already dealt with something that didn't work and you bring it back towards you, and it's kind of focused on the chaos and trying to ignore it, but it doesn't know how. What do you gain from that? What knowledge do you gain from that other than not allowing yourself to separate yourself from the noise? I want you to think about that. It kind of correlates with what I understand. Okay. All right. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. Hey, Alban. Julia, that's simple. That's simple. The only reason somebody will message another person, especially a man energy, like a man energy that wants to get back with a woman. Oh, I don't want to do this, but I think I need to do this. I have to be legit real. Like, without being psychic, I've got to give you man advice. Oh, it's like this is nuts. But I'm gonna be genuine. He thinks you're beautiful. He liked the pussy. He's lonely. Those three things. He thinks you're beautiful. He liked the pussy. He's lonely. But it may stem to more. It may stem to more of he recognized he was wrong. I'll challenge some of this shit in a second. But give me a second. I want to read the comment again. I think you said Scorpio. I can give him credit. Like, what I'm getting off of his energy without even finding your comment again is he's fighting to let go of the things that he didn't look for before. Um, I understand that. So hold on, Julia. You could see a change within him, but it would take a long time. I'm talking like it's not going to be an overhaul overnight. It'd be like 6 months. I'm getting several months, maybe 7 months, 6, 7 months on him. It might even wear you down or make you feel like you have to. I feel like you wouldn't trust it. You'd feel too cautious about it. I get this, like, you'd be so cautious about believing it because it's taking too long for what you want to sit with, is what I'm seeing. Um, for Julia. Let me see who else. Anybody else ask a question? Give it time. Everything I say out here, give it time. This shit's true as fuck. Like, and I'm good at knowing that. And so are a lot of the fucking people I mean, there's so much I could tell you guys. I will in time. I'll say so much more in time. You know, I don't, I don't, as I go forward, I don't think I'm going to really say much about my thumbnails other than, like, if you want to see this, you want to see this, or if you like this, you like this, or I don't really want to label my thumbnails for attention. Um, Go figure. The Leo doesn't want to label his thumbnails for attention or for clickbait, because I can honestly sit back and look into the future, and I'm aware of that. And if the right people find the channel and respect it, they'll gain something from it, and in turn, I gain something from them. Experience, experience, knowledge is wisdom, and a lot of people forget that today. Hi, Leon. Hey, everyone. I have before, sir. Uh, Surrey. Um, I didn't want to tell you, but I feel good telling you because I've watched your comments. This goes back a long time ago when you watched. Um, I felt a lot of toxic energy around you, and you've been talking about it in the chat recently, and like in the comment section. And I appreciate you being honest. But I'm like, well, there's that toxicity I was feeling around her energy, and she's aware of it. This goes back almost 2 years, like a year and a half. You didn't come around for a while, but when you did it at first, I felt that. That's why I didn't really say much to you, because I'm like, she'll figure it out. But I thought it's only fair you should know that. I got to be honest with you guys. The more you become honest with yourself, the better. The more you allow to identify with the things you shouldn't do and you should do, the better. But you should never let anybody try to minimize that you do it better than them. You should never allow that. And I have a hard time with that. And I'll be honest. I'll be the first one to tell you I have a hard fucking time with that. I just read a message that didn't get shown, and I'm like, the fuck is that person saying? It's too long to read. So let me see. What I would recommend, honestly, is take advantage of what I'm doing right now. Take advantage of it. Because I don't do it often. There's a difference with knowing what you can do and knowing what you can't do. There's a difference with wanting to do it and it not being respected and understanding it. There's a difference with getting that and wanting to get why you're where you are or why you're doing what you do the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just predict the future for you. I've done the shit for me. Girlfriends, friendships, all kinds of shit. Parents, court systems. And I've done it for people that I've read for personally. Fun fact. Fun fact. We'll talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because I can. Before I had this channel, there was a girl, a woman, I should say a woman. She's a woman. She's older than me. That I was telling her all about it. And I let her see it before Casey seen it. I let her see a lot of it to where she liked this certain woman reader. And I basically told her what was going on in that woman's life. And I also told her that woman's going to be nasty to you and me. A week later in the chat, she was. But I also did that before I started my channel with somebody I supported that people watch. And I'm like, people can't correlate what's positive and negative out here. And it makes me kind of sick to my stomach because I've given the prediction a long time ago, and it's not like ooh woo ha, like yeah, you're the man. I don't care, but I gave the prediction a long time ago about when this channel would start to take off, and it did around the time I said. What I didn't share with you guys is about 2 months before that happened. It was like, yeah, it'll share it like that. You'll start getting views and shit, and I did. But prior to that, 2 months before, like that was way like a year before I knew that. And it showed up when I had predicted around my own energy with your energy and the energy that found me. What I didn't share was 2 months before was the channel won't grow because people don't understand what they can't comprehend. And I've kept that deep inside and it sucks. And I hate it. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, you know what? This is what it is. People are only going to learn to the level of existence they trust, and I'm not afraid to speak up about it. All right. Let me see if there's another question. Thank you for the super chat, Rhonda. In the beginning, somebody you asked me about the man that's in jail. He had feelings for you in the beginning. He did for about the first, I would say like 4 to 6 months. After that, it wasn't that he didn't care about you. He struggles to find himself. The man struggles to find himself, and he will continue this. I have family like this. I have family like this that are. It doesn't make the person. It doesn't make him a bad person that he's locked up. But I have family like that. That mean well, but they get in their own way. I even get in my own way. So I totally understand your question. Mary, yeah, yeah. I ate before I came out. Don't worry about it. I ate half a sub. It's probably stuck in the fucking hole in my mouth. Unfortunately. Hey, Sunny D, welcome in. Hold on. Will she get a job offer this week? You could get lucky. You could get lucky with an offer, but is it the offer you want? That's the question you have to really focus on. Is it going to be the offer you were hoping for, or are they going to come through with what you're expecting? Something about will it be what you want to what you were hoping for? Will it give you what you were expecting and hoping for? Let me change the lighting. Give me a second. There we go. I don't look as pale when it's changed. That's better. But hold on, let me really try to zone in on your question. For Khaleesi. Will she get the job offer? Will she get a job offer this week? Yeah, you could hear something. I feel like you could hear something this week. It may be later on or after, like once you start, like almost like I get the energy like once you stop thinking about it, it shows up. Or you're surprised that you get the 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 communication, something like that. Okay. Sharon. I would always tell you this. Me, myself, and I would tell you if it's something that you're intrigued by or something you respect, go after it. The data analytic program. But if you're very afraid of it, that can have a lot of problem with actually getting what you're looking for or going after it and pursuing it. Hold on. I would put more time into learning about it. Focus on learning more about it and if it feels like it's the right direction for Sharon. Sharon Renee. It is the right direction for you, is what I get, but I would give it a little more time. I think you have to build up more. I get like the energy, like you have to learn more, you have to do more, you have to prove more, you have to show more. Um, you have to show more willingness to be on top of the role. Um, hold on, and I get like you're why do I get the energy like you like the money of it, or the fact that it could bring in a lot of money, but you don't care enough for it? I feel like that could be your downfall. Be careful of that, Sharon. That could be your downfall when it comes to learning it or feeling like it's the right fit. Like you want to have the payout, but you're not really in it for the right reasons, and that could be a problem. That could cause dilemmas or cause bumps in the road ahead of time. If you're serious about it, go after it and study about what you have to learn. The more you do that and put your focus to it, if you find that you appreciate it, the better off you are, the longer it'll last. All right. Explain to me what the hell is a TED Talk? Tam, what is a TED Talk? I've heard TED Talk before, but what is it? Like, give me a little more insight on what you mean, and I'll answer your question. You're welcome, Sharon. Sunny D, I don't answer that many questions at once for free. I'm not gonna give you health, wealth, love, fucking what's the neighbor's dog's ass look like. Like I'm not gonna do all that. You ain't getting all that out of me. You gotta be respectful of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Like, and I'm not trying to hinder what you're curious about, but don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't do that. Anybody that comes in here asking like 5 questions in one, I'm just gonna look at it, read it, and be like, what the fuck are you doing? All right, while we wait for Tam, let's see. You asked me, Rivery Royalty, am I on the right path? The best answer to that question is you're on the path you're meant to be on. So if you feel like you're not on the right path, ask yourself what path you want to be on. That's not me being psychic. That's not me being super intuitive. That's me being like legit. Focus on why you're doing what you're doing or why you went after it, like why I'm here now. That's the important part of that message for you. Am I on the right path? Everybody's on the path that they're meant to find themselves at, but they have to sometimes work a little bit harder to find why they're where they are or if it feels right to be there. That's the part you have to work on. If you've listened to me and I've made sense to you, part of me wants to be honest and tell you you're probably on the right path. The other part of me wants to tell you it isn't about just listening to me or anybody. It's about listening to what's going to make you fulfill, like file suit within your own happiness. But hey, Ponycorn, it's good to see you. How you feeling, Tiger's Eye? I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you're feeling all right. That's gotta suck. I'm over here with like a sore mouth, but that it doesn't compare to back issues. Not at all. Hey, Jack. Let me see. Tam, just with what you wrote, you could try it. Do I think it'll be successful? if you copy everything you see, it'll be successful. Otherwise, no, it won't be successful. You'd have to copy everything you pay attention to and really hope that you strike gold. So you have to use your imagination strong enough to know, like, am I going to do it, or am I doing it for the views? Because if you're doing something for views, you're not doing something because of the love of what can be. And it still can make you money. Like, trust me, I've given it thought where I'm like, man, I should just start a podcast because I can literally talk to people and make sense of a situation. And then if they get stupid on the podcast, I could literally shun them with telling them shit that I shouldn't know about them or about their situation around them. And I'd be successful with podcasts. But I'm like, I'm not in it for the look at me factor. Do I want that to help my family? Do I want that so I'm out here more? Absolutely. But am I going to waste my time on waiting for the people to pay attention? No. Hell no. You have to boundaries. You have to know what's good and what's bad. Like, if you can't weigh the good and the bad, the pros and the cons, you're kind of like like what I see on YouTube. What shows up in my feed are a lot of people who are motivational speakers that are older men or around my age or a lot younger than me, trying to bring up the children, coming up with these drinks of prime and all this shit. But they haven't really learned. They've just run with success. So if you just want to run with success, go that way. I'm not that type of person. If I wanted to run with success, I would have done that. I've had it offered to me, and I'm like, no, you didn't fucking listen. You don't fucking listen. Fuck you. Like, you have to know the difference. Let's keep going. Ooh, joyful dolphin. I can do help. Hold on. I don't think it's going to be the best of news. I don't think it's going to be horrible, but I don't think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be, you have to be careful with certain things, joyful dolphin. And you don't have to come back and tell me, oh my God, how did you know? Like, that's cool. Um, I feel like they're going to tell you, you need to change this, this, and that. And they're going to be very serious about what could be otherwise. Damn. I've held off on taking that medicine longer than I thought I would. I'm doing all right, Ponycorn. Not doing bad. Tam. All right, Tam. I got to level with you. Like, I can literally read your comment and read into your situation. So I understand what you're saying, but I understand what you want. And I understand why you want it for what it is. I understand why anybody that's come out here on YouTube in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022, 2023, what they wanted, what they could offer, what they could or couldn't do. Subscriber, reader, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. If you don't think I can't read into you, you've got more to learn. I'm going to leave it there. And no, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm trying to teach you something. When did I pull my tooth? Probably 2 or 3 years ago. The top one up here. Ugh. I pulled that bitch like 2 or 3 years ago. The dentist. Listen to this shit. I'll tell you guys something. So the dentist was. I don't like to talk about myself because people. I hate to say it. They only want to. My audience knows me. A lot of my audience pays attention, reads the comments, whether it's in the live or after the video, and they understand who I am. Not everybody, but I don't like to talk to myself because a lot of people out here, like I started in this live, a lot of people they're stuck on that NPD energy. That I don't give a fuck about empathy. I only give a fuck about myself, and then they wonder why their relationships fail or why the person that's empathetic sees the outcome before it happens. That energy's that's me giving you the raw truth. But outside of that, um, back to the tooth situation. Yeah, that was. I didn't think I had the balls to do that. But when you go through that much pain, I've heard of people that have ripped their tooth out or their stories and shit, and I'm like, yeah, I would never do something like that back then. And then it happened to me where I'm like, I gotta rip this bitch out. It took me 45 minutes in the fucking mirror in the bathroom, and I ripped that bitch out. I ripped that bitch out as much as I could. So when I looked at the dentist the other day, back to the dentist, and he's like, "What's going on with that?" And I'm like, "I told you like a year ago when you took out the tooth on the other side, the other wisdom tooth on the bottom." But he didn't remember. He deals with a lot of people. He doesn't have to remember. Um, Same dentist, but I'm like, I ripped it out. Before I told him I ripped it out, I'm looking at his demeanor and I read people like your comments, your energy. I'm physically with that person, so it's spot on easy for me. And I'm like, fuck, I should just get out of this chair and leave because he's not in a good mood. And he was really rough with my mouth. That's why I've been so fucking sore for these past 3, 4 days. I mean, my jaw hurts from here to here. That's why I got the fucking ibuprofen that I'm trying not to take. Uh, it finally stopped bleeding about 4 hours ago. This shit should have stopped bleeding like 8 hours after the surgery. The top's healing great. The bottom's not. And I went back for a cleaning today. And the lady who tried to x-ray me, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I had to stop her. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She was like, oh, you got a broken tooth back there. There was something stuck in the hole because he didn't fucking stitch it. And I'm like, no, there's no fucking tooth back there. I was here 2 days ago. And the guy ripped my fucking teeth out. Well, one of them. He said, rip that fucking tooth out. You're trying to stick that thing on the fucking hole. What the fuck? And when I got my cleaning, that piece of noodle that I had stuck in there came flying out. And she showed it. And I'm like, yeah, it's a noodle from last night. And I'm like, I had a French fry stuck in it that I got out with salt and water. It was fucking painful as shit. And I kept trying to get it out with my tongue. I couldn't. And I'm like, fuck. Um, you have to be aware of what you're doing or what you understand. Yeah, so imagine like you're dealing with this Brazilian woman, but it's not the first time I've seen she doesn't really belong as like a dental assistant. I've seen her in the past, and I'm like, this is the only woman here I really don't give a shit about. This one that's been with my son because he's been there multiple times. So if I'm like, she's doing her job really good. I mean, they give her a little bit of shit, but this other one, she doesn't belong there. She won't last. And if she won't last because someone's either gonna want to sue her or because she's gonna get too many complaints. Or the doctor's just gonna be like, well, what the fuck? The dentist, like whether it's female or male, because I've dealt with both, they're gonna get tired of her shit. Mark my words. The first time it was just her fucking attitude, and she wasn't even dealing with me, but I seen the attitude like walking in the area, and I'm like, I pay attention to shit. Um, that's why it's easy for me to figure out shit for other people. All right, let me see. Yeah, they did use a water pick. Good call. And they clean the shit out of my teeth. The inside of my teeth are so clean. That lady did a good job. I gotta go back. I'm going back for another cleaning soon. A deeper cleaning. I want them to really clean my shit up. Like it's clean, but I don't have cavities. I take care of my shit. I have one cavity up high, up here, that's like tiny, and they don't even want to fuck with it because it's so small. And I'm like I think they were like, wow, the dude has one cavity. Like, how do you have one cavity at 37 years old? And I smoke and I drink coffee, so you would think I would have more. Welcome in, Red Pisces. Yes, dry socket sucks, and me smoking and drinking, I could get it, but I was careful. I was careful. Um, I was careful within like the first, I want to say about 18 hours. Like, I literally had gauze on my mouth like this the whole time. Fucking 18 hours. It's it from. I literally left the dentist the first day after that bullshit with gauze in my mouth. Spit that shit out 35 minutes later because it's over the bridge. So when I get home to my area, I spit it out my hand. It's fucking bloody as fuck. I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, throw that bitch out. I'm spitting. It's all brown and fucking nasty looking coming out of my mouth. A lot of blood. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? More gauze. Put more gauze in my mouth. I immediately go get my prescription. I get my kid off the bus. At that point, uh the shit they shot in my mouth. I mean, they shot me in the cheek, they shot me in the fucking gums, all up here, bottom, to try to numb me. They shot my fucking tongue a couple times. The worst shots were in the tongue, like, and shots don't bother me. Like, I'm not afraid of needles, but it was the tongue, the two tongue shots. The worst shot was the fucking cheek. When the motherfucker shot me in the cheek and then tried to like rub it like it was nothing. I'm like, oh, I feel that shit. Um, but all the gum shots weren't shit. Uh well, I think it's good. I think it's good. Like, it's not bleeding anymore. And I've had dry socket, Sarah. I've had dry socket. I think I'm good. I think I'm good at this point. I've had dry socket. I learned what dry socket feels like. It's the most fucking painful, excruciating. It's like somebody's fucking hitting you in the face with a bat. It's basically like feeling the pain of your nerve showing. That's what I did. Like, when I ripped the top tooth out, and it was a Friday. It was like 5, 6 o'clock at night. I was in so much agony. I'm like, I can't fucking wait till Monday. So I'm like, fuck that. I found that there was a hole in the top of the back of the tooth by the gum. I stuck my this part of my finger in there, and I just kept grabbing and yanking and twisting. But yeah, I knew he was pissed when I told him. I'm like, I told you like a year or two ago when you asked me what the hell's wrong with that tooth. Why is there's only fragments in there? I said I ripped it out. It's not the first time I've told a guy that, but it was years ago that I had to tell him. I'm not. Yeah, needles don't bother me. Needles don't bother me. Yeah, he shot me in the tongue, right back here, right on the same side. Like, try to numb everything up, but he did say something. I don't know if this makes sense. I don't know because I don't do the work. Um, but he did say your roots on that, like basically your gums, they grow backwards. He was like, so that made it that much more difficult. And I knew this tooth was bad. Like, I waited a long time to get it out. I'd literally stick my finger in my mouth. This is gross, guys. I would stick my finger in my mouth and drain it by hand. Like, I've done this for a while. Like, had this in my mouth for way too long. Should have got it out a long time ago, but never did. And I would push down on the tooth and get out anything that was bad, that would have a scent to it. Like, you could see the color of it. It was infection. And I'm like, And I was like, once my son's done, I'm getting this bitch out. And what was cool about that is that I didn't care about the fucking tooth I ripped off and broke off, even though if I stuck my finger way back up there and touched it and shit, smelt it, it smelled a little funny. Like, it doesn't smell that great, but it don't smell like horrible. The bottom one, it was like, fuck, this has got to go. It was giving me heartburn. I'm like, oh, the fucking shit's going down into my system when I'm sleeping. Fuck that. So I'm like, I got to go back in. Once my son's done, I'll set my shit up. So I did. And it was very badly impacted. Like, like Only thing I'm pissed off about is kind of myself, and that I should have told this guy, like, listen, sew the shit up. I knew I should have told him. He sewed up the other side. He's a good dentist. I'll give him that, even though he did give me the shot in the tongue, and I thought that was weird, or the cheek for whatever reason. I thought that was fucking strange too. Uh, and he had a hard time getting this motherfucker out. Like, I had a hard time to where I was like, fuck, like, in the chair, my mouth's open, and I'm going, and I'm like, and he's like, are you all right? He's like, it's gonna hurt. It's very, very impacted. And I'm like, just pull the motherfucker out. I already told you I pulled the top and up by hand, pull the bitch out. It's coming out today. Um, but no, he is good, because when he did this side, he at least. But remember what I told you. I did say that I should have got out of the chair and told him, "We'll do this another fucking day. I can see your demeanor's all fucked up." He didn't stitch this one, and I should have said, "No, no, no, fuck that. Stitch it. You stitched the other side a year ago, and I didn't need any painkillers. I didn't need any antibiotics, and you did right by that side, and you did better than the last person I let touch this side of my mouth." Um, well, excuse me, it's this side of my mouth. This is the side that he did, but this side of my mouth where it's like, fuck that. I had somebody do this side of my mouth in the past, and oh my god, I'm like, I'm never coming back here. Uh, so when he and he knew about the top, but he forgot about it. When he did this, he couldn't match when he did this, because I was impressed by him. But then I was like, it's the same fucking. Um, he's Chinese, but I'm like, Chinese Asian doctor that I had. I was like, I thought that some bitch was taller. Um, but I'm pretty sure it was. I think he's just getting fed up with what he does. Or he was having an off day. It was one of the two. Most likely just having. I felt more like having an off day. There's a big nerve in your cheek. That's why they numb there. Yeah, well, that fucking shot hurt the most. And he knew it hurt, because the motherfucker's rubbing it like I'm in a fucking massage parlor, and waiting for that happy ending shit. like some bitch knew. And motherfucker jiggling that shit like masturbating my cheek. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm like, thank God you're doing something, because that motherfucking shot hurt. You know? There was only one well, there was one other one that hurt. He gave me a shot in the roof of my mouth, but he slid by mistake. Like, I'm aware of what the fuck's going on. I'm wide awake. He slid the needle, and I felt it go across like the top of the roof of your mouth, like slide back, and I'm like, you fucker. But like, I'm like, whatever. Like, I can handle it. It's fucking a needle. But I knew he knew he fucked up. I didn't even. I think that might have been the one time I kind of looked at him like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, we caught eyes for a second. I'm like, really? That's just me though. All right, I did say we're gonna do whatever comes out. Maybe we should start doing some tarot. Listen, Linda. It's funny you say that, because I thought about saying that on my lives in the past. Listen, Linda. Listen. Katie, I'll answer one more question. Katie, the person on your mind, they think about you, but not all the time. That's the simple answer. They think about you, but not all the time. Here and there. I'm going to trust that completely, because I questioned it after. Here and there, they think about you, Katie. All right, I think it's time to do some readings. For anybody that watches this, whether you're unsure if you're in doubt of to subscribe or believe what the fuck I'm telling you, let me tell you something. The next time I offer questions like that, ask a future question. I don't give a shit if it's about health, death, what the fuck it's about. Ask a future question, and then you'll know. All right, but let's get to the tarot. Let me think of what we're gonna use. That's a good. Oh, I've been wanting to use that. I don't know if tonight's the night though. I'm just gonna go with it. Fuck it. I haven't used it in a while. All right, let's see. I mean, when I say a while, this has been sitting on the shelf for probably like a year. Whatever comes out. What do we got? Whatever comes out. Here we go. Excuse me. I'm gonna burp. I've been drinking. I think tattoos are pretty. I don't have any. Me, the sun. I don't have any, but they're pretty on women. I think they're gorgeous on women. It's funny that it's a woman on the sun sign. Holy shit, 9 of Wands too. Fire energy. Double fire. You want more? What, more tattoos? They're so small. I have 13. God damn. Tattoo many out here. Get her done. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason you don't see me tatted up, I have a pierced ear. My left ear's pierced, and I've been thinking about putting an earring back in, seeing if the hole's still open. I guarantee maybe I'll do it live. Maybe we'll find out together if the hole's still open. And I'm like, I haven't had an earring in like 10 years. That bitch is still open. Or I'm gonna have to shove it through and be like, oh, it wasn't open. It wasn't open. She wasn't ready. Type energy. But no, I think it's still open. I've wanted to do it, but I know if I do it, it'll be like all over my fucking like chest and back, and I'm like, no, fuck that. I'll get carried away with it. So I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. At first, I remember when I was younger, I just wanted a cross, like a specific cross on my shoulder into like near the side of my arm. Then it changed where I'm like, no, I want this like fucking tribal band all across my chest and back, and I'm like, fuck that. Stay away from it. Stay fucking untatted. Just me. I like natural. Like I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but at least I can be honest. A lot of men today like that, like the pussy's gotta be bald. I don't care if you got hair down there. I kind of like that shit. I'm old school. I'd rather fucking the fucking trail. I mean, I don't want to fucking walk into Busch Gardens and dig my way in, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, I like natural. I'm just that fucking guy. I'd rather that shit be natural. I mean, shit. If it needed to be clipped with a fucking weed whacker or a hedge, a hedger, it did. But still. And I think a lot of people aren't like that today. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? It was put down there for a reason, and it keeps you fucking. It's actually meant to help you on a cleanly sense. What the fuck did my earphone go? You bitch! I'll find it after. Damn it! All right, I can be honest. I don't give a shit. I'm more attracted to a pussy with hair on it. Like, I'm not afraid to tell you. It's true. Most guys today, oh no, what the fuck? You pussy. Here we go. Let me put the sign on the board. Aries. My phone. Shut up. I don't want to hear myself. They look good either way, but really, I know what I like. To be bald to me, I'm like, It's not natural. I like natural. Be natural. Aries. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock a beer over. Hold on. Here we go. Whatever comes up for Aries. Ooh, I hate that it does that. I hate that it does that shit. I'm not even gonna look. I don't know what it is. Son of a bitch. I hate. Didn't do it the second time. What do we got? We're gonna start. Transformation. Oh, so a lot of Aries are learning from the past, releasing the past. I would say releasing the past or accepting the past. Holy shit. Hold on. Put them right over here. Ooh, what is it gonna say? Flip it. If you feel like you're not making the right decision or you're not focused on it, it's like you want to focus on it. What the? Hold on. All right. So it goes from the Hierophant, like it's like you've had to learn or accept the past, move away from it. I feel like Aries are growing, really respecting themselves, knowing with the Hierophant reverse, the Seven of Pentacles upright, knowing what you have to do and what needs to be done. But at the same time, this is where it gets a little like, okay, well, why do you keep feeling like you can't let that go? Kind of like, I can't let that go, like that. So a lot of you, I get like you want to be very productive, but you also want the communication when it comes to love. What the fuck? Maybe you want the balance of a situation. Let's see what this card is that we can't see. We'll do it together. Clarify that. Why did that come up with justice reversed? Something feels off here. You might feel emotionally distracted or drained when it comes to getting things correct. Hold on. And it feels like it is with love. I'm going to say it feels like it is with love and happiness. So a lot of Aries, and you could definitely be a female. Or you could be wanting if you're not a female, you could be wanting the direction to find you. Come on. Somebody's waiting, and it's definitely fire energy, Aries. Whether it's a woman or look at this, Emperor reverse, woman or man, somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting, maybe just putting the work in towards themselves, but they feel like they're waiting or like they're not getting what they want. Seven of Cups reversed. So it almost feels like a tragedy reading. Three of Pentacles reversed. It's not working out. The Chariot, I have to move away from that. Knight of Cups, emotionally. Go to the bottom. I got three. What are they? I have to emotionally be strong enough to recognize if it doesn't show up. Some of you Aries, whether you're a woman or man, what the storyline shows me is it's like I have to recognize that if love doesn't show up the way I believe it can, or if I tell myself I believe it can't, I have to work on that, but I have to work on myself or work on my craft. Something about I have to work on my craft. Don't act like you don't know that Leo just told you what the fuck to do. I told you. And you ain't gonna like that. Aries are stubborn ass bitches. Men and women. You're stubborn as fuck. You don't like to listen until it's too fucking late. And you know that about yourself. This is some of you may ignore an outcome. Some of you ignore either listening or an outcome because you don't trust it. What the fuck? It's sexually, it like you're drawn to something, whether it's a fucking me, whether it's me, whether it's something around you, you're drawn to something, but you don't fucking trust it. Queen of Swords. I don't think it's me. That was just me being a fucking dickhead. He's trying to get out of agony. Hold on. Queen of Swords, not wanting to play, not wanting to feel like outcasted. I get like out of the loop. 10 of Swords energy. A lot of you focus on career. Those are the actions you pursue. That's what helps you with the time that passes by. What the fuck? Give me something else for Aries. Whatever comes out. All of them. And we're going to stop there for you. I have to start with these. Flip. You need to trust. Putting down. Deception. Things you're not taking risks with. Judgments that you're not taking risks with. Queen of Wands, stubbornly clinging on to things of the past. I feel like it's your own past. Honestly, I feel like what you're doing here, the High Priestess with the 7 of Wands, it's like you're trying to stay sturdy or rock steady, but you're not focusing on how to move away from things that self-sabotage. 7 of Swords reversed. It's almost like you don't get out of your ego kind of energy for Aries. I fucking don't care. I'm going to tell you, that's the judgment you need to hear. Get out of your ego or out of your fucking head. Something about it's either it's your ego or it's your head. Something to do with you. Let it go. Show me something for Aries. I was going to stop there, but I want more. 8 of Cups. Walk away from it. It's in the reverse. Release it. Those burdens aren't meant to be carried for a reason. Page of Cups reversed. 3 of Wands. You're not supposed to build or be self-destructive. Some Aries out there need to hear that. Stop being self-destructive or disbelieving it. And it's with love. It's not with business. This is a reading. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. The actions you're not pursuing are towards the right, correct love situations or understanding them and committing to them, Aries. That's your reading. What the fuck? That's what I see for you. It's like you're too committed into the things that you feel that are going to make you happy, and you belligerently tried to hide the things that aren't making you happy. And it's almost like you're condemning yourself. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't know. So let's move on. Taurus. The worst part about that for Aries was a lot of the Aries don't believe they're doing it. Some of them know they're doing it. Almost like you remember VHS? Rewind the fucking shit. Rewind it and let it play, but let it play in a better outcome, because you ain't rewinding it. You ain't rewinding to what's been done. You're just like skippity to doo-dah on some shit that you shouldn't be on. Fragments. Taurus. Whatever comes out for Taurus. Here we go. Hold on, Taurus. What the fuck? I gotta go back. Aries. What's going on, Aries? Hold on. What's going on? I know love's fucking screwed up. But why do I get the energy? I'm going to say this psychically. Aries, I had to go back to you because why do I get the energy as I'm trying to get into Taurus's energy that it's like, there are things you need to work on, but you're not doing it. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Whether it's a love situation or it's accept. I get like you need to accept shit energy on Aries. Like, I don't sugarcoat my reads. I'm real with it. Like, you need to accept things that you don't want to accept. A lot of you know you can do better too, but you're not pushing the envelope. All right, we're going to Taurus. That's it. Here we go. Taurus. Taurus, what's going on? What's the energy for Taurus? Some of you guys may be getting tight with your pockets. Or tightening up, or trying to tighten up situations, wrap them up. All right. Something about the way those cards shuffle together. So goddamn stiff. Working towards that. Here we go. Taurus. Whatever comes up. Clarify it. I get weird energy on this. So some of you could be trying to take action, or you have this like I'm trying to feel things out energy. Like I need to feel things out. Nine of Swords. It's almost like this dreaded energy. Like I feel dreaded. I need to find something. Almost like you're trying to find peace. With Temperance, I feel like you're trying to find peace or a balance. Hold on. Change. The Tower reversed. Seeking changes. Matters need to change. Something like that. What is this? Matters of... Some of you, it's matters of the heart, or it's matters of situations that have already unfolded. That you've already dealt with the Tower in Strength. Clarify these two. Wow, it jumped right on top of them. What is it? Completions. Some of you are trying to accept or not feel stuck on the composure of what has already been dealt. The cards you've been dealt, the situations around you, situations that may have felt like they got, I feel like entanglements. Hold on. Keeps jumping on your cards. Clarify two. Show me two. Show me why two's here. Some of you could be trying to either balance out your emotions or become more productive. I get like become more productive, but also find time for yourself. Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Cups. It almost feels like there's something about you want to become more productive, but you're also trying to find balance with things that make you feel like, I don't want to say guilty, but you're trying to release attachments is what this tells. Hold on. Four of Cups. So some of you are recognizing there was an emotional attachment that had to go, or communication that had to be stopped. It wasn't the best communication for you, or you felt like it was kind of... I get this weird, like it's behind me energy. Let's keep going. What is this? It's behind you. There's a lover that's behind you. There's a road that's closed. And I feel like you're aware of that. I don't feel like I'm giving you shock and awe. I think you know this. Some of you, it's a lover or a position, whatever that's about, like a career thing. A lot of you are really conflicted with wanting to see things change for a better outcome. Some of you also are carrying nervous energy with trusting. Who to trust or if they're trustworthy, Taurus, is what this tells me. Six of Pentacles. You're really going after balance. It just feels kind of off. Or like you're only going to focus on the things that balance you out. You get the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords. A lot of you could be really trying to focus on what you want for you. Six of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. Clarify it. This one. So some of you Tauruses may have dealt with a situation where you felt like somebody was giving to somebody else, or they didn't invest in you enough. When it came to either love, support, I'm going to say support or effort. It was support, love, or even the communication. Two of Cups to the Hermit reversed. Some of you, I get the energy, you may have worried. Something about this card, I got to show you. You may have worried about this individual. So there could be a female that worried about a man. Whether it's coming correct or coming at all. High Priestess. Magician. I just get like you don't want to deal with it. Or you were like, it's something about like I wanted to have fun with this, but it just wasn't going to happen. Or it just didn't fit. What the fuck? King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Magician, to the Five of Wands. I do feel like you were expecting something out of it, but it came to a quick closure. Go to the bottom. When you try to go towards something or something, it does kind of feel like you wanted it to come towards you or come back around, but at the same time, it got shut down or you shut it down, whatever that's about. When it comes to the victory, it didn't happen. It's probably I feel like I'm reading a woman. A man may be confused too, or out of sorts about what to do with how to respond or if they should respond. All right, I'm done. That's what I got for Taurus. Shit was getting tricky. Here we go. All right. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get to Gemini. I think before I read anybody, let's do this. Let me get Gemini out of here. We'll do Gemini in a second. Goodbye, Gemini. Gemini in a minute. Everybody got a question? If you got a question, ask quickly. If I decide to look at it and answer it, I will. I'm not going to answer it with the cards, though. I'm going to answer it with me being a psychic medium. So, ask away. Mark will call you. Damn, I think Mark will call you. I didn't have to really second guess that one. So let me know in the future if he calls. I bet you he calls. Inside of 2 weeks, maybe 3. Might be late at night too. I get like late at night, midday for whatever reason. I don't get early in the morning, like midday, late at night. Monica. It'll be okay. His health doesn't look bad after surgery. He may be in discomfort for a while, but it looks good. Monica. It doesn't look tremendously horrible. He's gonna feel weak though. I get this weak energy on him for a while. Make sure he's eating and drinking. You may have to talk to anybody that's around him, helping him, or ask those questions. Jack, you have some time. You ain't going anytime soon, buddy. You're not leaving soon. You're not leaving soon. I like when I get asked the questions about like the other side, but that's because I'm really, really good at those. like it's freaky how good I am at that. It should scare me, but I actually I indulge in it. I respect it. You're gonna be here for a while, buddy. Let's see what it says. I think you're gonna be stuck for a while, Jack. Stuck. The Hangman, you ain't going nowhere. Something about if you feel like you're not paying attention to how stuck you are, Jack, try to move towards love. I feel like you've been closing yourself in a box towards that. Something about stop doing that. I've got the Hangman reversed, the Knight of Cups. Excuse me. Yes, the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. Move towards love, Jack. I don't feel like just love for yourself at all. I feel like move towards love, like period, in general. Okay. King of Cups. I think it's worth like you. Sometimes we don't talk about what we believe can happen when things are later in life. Believe in what you don't chase or focus on, because it might just be what's been something they've been wanting you to see or enjoy before it is too late. All right. Somebody asked, "What's my joyful dolphin? What's my favorite color?" I'm not gonna answer a question like that. I'm not gonna use my energy for something of, is it blue? Is it magenta? Is it this? Is that blah 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 blah? I'm not doing all that. You got to take this shit serious. Because if you don't, I'm not going to take you serious. But it's because nobody takes me serious. And I understand the difference. That's experience talking. The ones that have taken me experience, they understand. And if you're working towards it, work a little harder. One more. Oh, you got a couple more. The message for you, Joyful Dolphin, is really stay connected with what you have to release. Definitely stay connected to what you have to release, not give time to or focus on. A lot of it has to do with being focused on what you can create in the world or abundantly within yourself. Queen of Wands, stubbornly focusing on it. Then you got the card actually that's on the box, the Angel card. For you to get that card to the Five of Cups to the Eight of Wands, you need to block out things that distract your happiness or your forward focus. Because it's not going to produce a happiness. Go to the bottom for some reason. For her. I got to flip it. Six of Swords. You may not be all that happy in love. Or feeling like you can't trust the value of it. It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I'm not going to be all that crazy upset with anybody. I really don't. I'm very patient. I just don't like. I thought your comment was comical, but did I think it was worth a comment? No. Hell no. Not one to answer. All right, now we're going to do Gemini. I saw Ponycorn. If I remember, I'll get you in a minute, Ponycorn. If I remember to get you in a minute, I'll get you. We'll see. All right, fuck it. I'll get you now. Ponycorn. Stay on the up and up, Ponycorn. Stay on the happy vibe. Don't let things get to you, Ponycorn. I feel like you've been struggling with that for several months. Yeah. Don't let things get to you. All right, Gemini. What's the message? Whatever comes out for Gemini. I know things have been hard, Ponycorn. You gotta let it go. Don't let things frustrate you. And don't hold back on knowing that. All right, here we go, Gemini. Whatever comes out for Gemini. Ooh. I get this wonder energy on Gemini. Yeah, wondering about balance and direction. Okay. What's going on, Gemini? Temperance reversed. Some of you, it's like you just want peace and balance in situations, Gemini. but it just doesn't feel like it's showing up. Three of Pentacles. Something else for Gemini. What's here for Gemini? Continue the message. What do you got for Gemini? Oh my God, what's going on? You're like a whole boatload. Some of you feel stuck. It could be with feeling like something's coming to an end or needs to end. Ace of Wands. Some of you could just be feeling like financially you have to make changes financially. Okay. Oh my God. Queen of Pentacles reversed, King of Pentacles. Financially, or so some of you have either been knowing that there's been health issues of around you that have upset you, or knowing you need to make better health, focus more on health. And if you've already been focused on health, you could be stressed about work and not wanting it to impede or affect your health. Okay, affect your health. The Star reversed. Some of you also feel like you're playing with fire. Four of Wands when it comes to celebrating towards what? An outcome. Some of you could feel like there's something you can't fix. And I do feel like it's career related. Others of you, it's knowing there's a love situation. Clarify the love is reversed. It's here. There's a love bond that somebody's holding on to, whether it's you or them. Clarify. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So somebody's emotionally distraught. I am going to give you that. It showed up again. I'm giving you that. Somebody's emotionally distraught or feeling like they've been left out when it comes to love. And I feel like, Gemini, it's you. I feel like you feel this way. Oh my God, it dropped in my beer box. What the hell, Gemini? You're jumping all over the hell. Clarify that one. Some of it, this is some weird ass energy. I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel like some of you Geminis have to speak up. Page of Cups. There's something emotionally you're holding back from speaking up from, and you should speak up. It's almost like you know what you have to do, but you're not doing it. Okay, Gemini, why? It has to do with love. It has to do with making the correct decision and letting it be what it is. Moving out of that energy or away from it completely. It's almost like if you were on a, you ever seen like where they put the dummy in the car, you know, and it crashes against the wall? It's almost like you got to put that down completely kind of energy. Hold on. Why is this here? Because the communication is non-existent, or it's just not valued. I get like unvalued communication. So there's somebody in your energy where they don't value your communication, or you. Something about they just don't value you. Hold on. Gemini. Two. You got two. I thought it was one. Something you've already dealt with and you're trying to move away from, with the Eight of Wands to the Six of Cups. Somebody could be struggling to say goodbye or put an ending to something. It does feel like it's a love connection, and it does feel like it's almost like somebody doesn't want to carry the weight of somebody else. I feel like you carry too much. Slash what? You get ignored. You try to ignore that you get ignored with the Strength card. You really try to ignore it with the Eight of Swords reversed. You try not to let it mentally upset you. Ten of Pentacles, and you may focus more on your abundant energy. You got two more. King of Wands and the Six of Swords. So there's a situation you no longer want to stress over, whether you're a woman or a man. Hold on. And you know that's the best decision or outcome. You know it, and you'd be lying to me if you didn't sit there and think about it or understand it emotionally. You'd be lying. It just doesn't feel like you can trust it. Some of you could also feel like you're missing out. Like you're missing out or time's moving too fast. What the fuck? Nine of Pentacles. You could feel like it's things aren't changing. The changes that you were hoping for. I have to say this. If you're a Gemini, whether you're a woman or a man, and you feel like things aren't changing around you, let me tell you something. Even if they're not changing now, they can always, oh my shit, they can always change. The tower reversed on the bottom of the deck. They can always change. I'm looking at this shit. The tower reverses there. And I'm like, they can always change. They can always change. A lot of you, I feel like this is a weird way of me directing a message out. But I felt like whether you're a woman or a man and you're a gorgeous woman or man, whether you're gorgeous on the inside, it doesn't just, on the inside, on the outside, it reflected more inward and outward, where it's like some of you are really pretty on the outside, but you have to find the prettiness on the inside versus just the outside. Or you are pretty on the inside and you have to fight for the outside. What the I don't know. Just pursue that action and be dominant. Something about just do it. Because you haven't been putting in the effort. And emotionally, you know it's time. That's what I got for Gemini. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Cancer in a second. I should probably make it so I can see my comments. I haven't even been looking at the screen. People could be talking all kinds of crazy shit. No one know. Probably wouldn't care. Jack. Geminis are confused as fuck. They're very intuitive right now, actually. And that was a crazy message. Before we do Cancer, I have to say, Geminis, it just feels like some of you are looking really sexy on the outside, but you need to work on the inside, or vice versa. You're feeling really good inside, but you don't like how you feel outside. What the I don't understand why I feel that way, but I do. All right, let's go to Cancer. Don't overlook where you could put yourself or worry about what you can offer. So there's some, I get this, I got to go back to Gemini. Oh, shit, I didn't expect to do this tonight. I got to give this to Gemini. So there are some out there, Geminis, that like you're very confident and probably good looking, but you're not putting it together or to work. What the fuck are you doing that for? Put it all together. Put it to work. That I feel like that's the women. The men, I feel like you're working from in, but you're afraid of the exterior. Whatever the fuck. I'm done. We're going to Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. Don't confuse the shit out of me, please, Cancer. No, Gemini, you didn't. It's just, it was a tough message. Here we go. And I feel like both sides are doing the same thing. I feel like the Gemini women and men are mirroring each other before we get to Cancer. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer. Are you fucking kidding me? So, somebody's waiting for you to do something or react, or they're wondering if they should. What? The Knight of Swords reversed. Somebody's afraid to take action towards you in love. It could be work related. This could be work. What the fuck is this? So the Emperor with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a man that's waiting on you, or a woman that's waiting on a man to do more, or go after it. This is going to be very specific. This one's definitely going to be very specific. Knight of Swords reversed with the Ace of Cups. So either you're longing for love, or the person around you is longing for love, but somebody's not moving their ass. And I feel like it's around the career setting. There could be a man that's wanting to see love show up, or wanting to change careers, or making sure they make the right decision, and very unsure. Let's keep going. Cancer, show me something. Whatever comes out. These cards are very stiff, by the way. So it's hard to shuffle. Probably one of my stiffest sets. One of my favorite sets, though. Definitely one of my favorites. What's going on? 4 cups upright. Okay, so either somebody feels like, either you feel like somebody you've talked to or will talk to soon, something like that. They either view you like you're stuck in the past, or they think you think that they're stuck in the past. What the fuck kind of conversations have you had? 4 of Cups to the 6 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody feels like somebody's holding back. 9 of Swords. They have high anxiety about it. Maybe if they should go towards this. Clarify the Page of Swords reversed. Came flying out. So somebody might feel like they need to liberate themselves away from a situation that isn't going to produce love, or doesn't want to hurt somebody else that may start to have feelings. I don't think I've ever read like this for you. 7 of Pentacles to the High Priestess reversed. It could be a man that you feel like isn't ready or doesn't understand that. Something about, okay, it could be a man's energy around a woman, or vice versa, a woman's energy around a man, where the times have been fun, but somebody's not fighting for love, or worried about it, whether it's the Cancer or the other. What the hell? Let me give you some more. I'm gonna put these aside. So I feel like somebody's thinking. I feel like both of you have given this thought, but one thinks about it more than the other. What the hell? Give me something else for Cancer. Something else for Cancer, please. Whatever comes out. Here we go. Something else for Cancer signs. Oh my God, jumped right on top. Okay, what it's telling me is if you have an energy that comes around, you guys may have sex or play around, but I feel like you do that but it doesn't. It doesn't. I get this weird when it comes to stability. It's more of just having fun. I get this weird. It's having fun energy. I have to be honest. The Empress is probably the woman might be aware of it. Like, yeah, I'll fucking we can have sex, but that's all it's gonna be. Somebody could be wondering if they can trust doing it. Oh my God, trust doing it. Have like laying that person down and not having problems with it, whatever the hell that's about. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. Let's clarify the time card. Hold on. Show me why the time card's here in reverse. What's going on? I get this weird energy, like somebody's waiting to see the outcome or what's going to happen, and they want to have fun, but at the same time, they know it won't last. It's going to get cut out. The Queen of Swords. What the fuck? Seven of Wands. Oh shit! So somebody's going to accept the challenge. There's a Cancer woman or man out there. Either you could get, you know, I'm just going to say it. If you're a Cancer woman, you could get dicked up. If you're a Cancer man, you could get some vajayjay, whatever. Or you could be looking to get it. There's a man that's looking for it. Hoping it stumbles upon him. Praying for it. Really hoping. It's been a long time for this man. There's a man that's excited about the sex of somebody new. And it could be maybe another fucking, it could be an air or water sign. King of Swords, Magician, Happiness, Sun card, and Two of Cups reversed. What is this one? It could be air, water, or fire. It just feels like sex. It feels like a strong sex connection. Somebody's wanting a sex connection. There's a Cancer woman or man that somebody around you wants a sex connection, or you know it could be that, and that's all it is. Whatever the hell that's about. Well, okay, Cancer. What the fuck is going to go on with Leo? All right, let's go to Leo. Leo! I might turn that heat off in a minute. It's getting pretty damn warm up in here. Up in here. You look at the comments. Say hello to some peoples. How am I doing? How am I doing? These making any sense? I'll wait. They making any sense? Bring the fire, Julia. It's funny. It's cute. I find all of you guys, whether you're beautiful inside or outside, I find you all beautiful. You give yourself the time to really not just focus on what I tell you, but to focus on you, the inner who you are. The more you do that, the more you'll learn. I'm so grateful when I see the comments. When I see the comments out here and people say nice things, I'm very grateful for it. But at the same time, the reason I respond isn't because I like the association. It's because at the end of the day, I respect that you're just like me. And I don't need to have this hierarchy feeling of where it's like, no, I do this, it's a business, and I'm only going to respond to certain comments or none at all. I don't do that bullshit. I also follow the guidelines that YouTube wants, but I don't do it for that reason. I do it just to be me, and as time goes on, I may not continue to do that because it's fucking hard to respond to all the comments, you know, but at the same time, I do it now while I can and enjoy it. A lot of people don't do that. But a lot of the people that don't do that, there's places everybody is in life, and I'm not going to put anybody down or talk shit, but I see through a lot of the shit, and I'm okay with being honest. Like, I don't give a fuck how people feel, comprehend, because at the end of the day, the majority of the time, they don't respect my feelings. And when I have something to say, it's the merit's so high that even it pisses me off inside. I'm like, well, why the fuck is it so good for other people, but it does nothing for me? And I've learned to like kind of respect it to an extent. To an extent, I still have that fiery fuck you energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do have that fuck yourself energy. Like, I don't have time for that. We already had this conversation. I'm not impressed with the outcome. I'm not impressed with what I had to tell you, what you didn't listen to, what you did listen to, what you still didn't respect me. I'm so over that shit in life. I'm good with that. All right, we're going to do Leo. Here we go. I'm so wondering what this is going to be about. I wonder if it'll fucking say anything for me. If it does, I'll try to let you know. I don't think it will. Lately, it's been more about the women, sometimes about the guys, but we'll see what it says. Not trying to figure it out, just want to do it. Okay, I can't suck in that hard. I will get dry socket. Fuck that. I don't want that shit. Oh my god. And do I feel pain right now? Absolutely. My fucking jaw is killing me. We got probably 2 more days of it. I think by Sunday I'll feel a lot better. We'll see though. I'll let you know on Sunday. You're gonna have to clarify that. Some of you are waiting for the next chapter. Hold on. You're waiting to see the next chapter unfold, Leo. You're waiting. This is something this has weighed you down for a while. Get like, I get this weird like tricycle theme where like there's no wheels behind you, just the wheels you pedal forward towards. Hold on. Clarify it. Leo. Whatever comes out for Leo. Some of you, it's with love. Some of you, I just feel damned in love. Or if it's worth the investment, what the hell? The moon secretly. Okay, so some Leos, whether you're a woman or a man, you're missing the love part. You're missing the stability of love. That's your message. Something about the stability of love and the celebrations of it. You got 4-4 energy here. Master number 4-4. It's like you're missing out on it, or you feel like that's. You're wondering why what I seek doesn't seek me. King of Swords. Why is it cut out? Three of. Oh my God. 3 of Wands. Why doesn't it show up or build, connect? Why aren't the dots? Why aren't the things aligning? Kind of energy. Hold on. They're gonna give it time. I'm gonna tell you. You need to give this time. Some of you need to give this time. Some of you may have also dealt with something in the past that sucked. I'm going to say sucked. Oh, look at this. The past card came out next. The past. Something in the past really sucked, really hindered you. 8 of Cups, and it's time not to focus on that. Don't focus on the past. Flip it. Focus on you. Queen of Wands energy. You are the Queen of Wands, Leo. Focus on you right now. And I feel like a lot of you have been doing this or retaining that mentality or that emotional stability. Oh my God, you've been doing it. You just jumped out. I'm done. You're done. No more. Queen of Wands is Leo. Strength card is Leo. You need to take care of you because at the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you but you. Or the ones that... Some of you may feel like you need to take care of you and you're worried about the ones you provide for or being the provider. Okay, keep going. At the end of the day, if you're not getting the rest, the peace of mind, that's your focus. Focus on that. That's going to fill your own happiness. So some of you, you're focused on love and finances right now so deeply. Ace of Cups to the King of Pentacles. You got the Ace of Cups to the King of Pentacles. Anything else? They came out. And some of you just feel like it's taking forever for finances to show up. What else? Or love. It's finances or love or not wanting to be emotionally pushed aside with either gamble or situation. Hold on. Clarify those two. Clarify those two for Leo. Whatever fell in my lap. Some of you knew you had to cut out somebody. Oh my God, did you know you had to cut somebody out? I almost feel like you recognized that something had to be cut away from you. 7 of Cups to the King of Wands. You may either felt like somebody was belittling you or holding you back or taking something away from you, and you're tired of fighting for what's yours. I feel like emotionally it made you feel like, you know what, this is like I'm not going to dumpster dive or let you put me in the dumpster type energy. 8 of Swords reversed. I'm not going to get stuck mentality. Like I'm not going to get framed. You can't frame me to be what you want me to be or what you perceive me to be. And I do feel like some of you might have dealt with a manipulating piece of shit. And I feel like it's a woman. And there you are. There you are. What's before you, though? And you probably had to cut it out. Yeah, you might have had to cut out a lover or accept the person for who they are and see who you are. That's what I got for Leo. I feel like a woman was dealt a shitty stick when it comes to love. Some of you, it was more than once. I get more than once on you. 2 or 3 times. All right, let's go to Virgo. Virgo in a minute. Woo-hoo-hoo. Before we do Virgo, Leo, women or men, it could also have something to do with people don't focus on they focus on the wrong part of you. And you're starting to feel that. Or wait a minute. If they try to fix that, make sure the intentions are true. Something like that's important. Whatever your gender is. All right, let's keep going. Virgo. Virgo. See it for Virgo. We're gonna play like that. I feel like emotionally you hated making a decision, Virgo. Emotionally, Page of Cups reversed to the Two of Wands. I feel like there was something you had to face and deal with you didn't want to deal with. Some of you, it has to do. I feel like it has to do with a family. I'm not going to say love yet. I'm going to say family or career related. It feels like you had to focus on that first. And look at the angels focusing on career. So some of you were worried about a career, maybe the collapse of a career. Others of you, it's the collapse of a love situation that feels family like very heavily I feel family energy. The Empress reversed and the King of Pentacles. It might have made you feel sick to your stomach, or made you feel like you didn't know what to do or how to approach the next best thing. Let's keep going. Next on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Whether it was career or family based, something about not wanting to have the anxiety or hold on to it. Knight of Pentacles, kind of trying to release it, or knowing Two of Pentacles is the best outcome to cut it away from you, with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Let's keep going for you. That was fast. Some of you, it was hard. This came out sideways. It's very hard to have the patience with seeing it for what it is or accepting it for what it is. Your message is pretty thorough. Stay focused on you. Don't let things get in the way of you. Anything that's made you feel, I almost feel like saying, stopped in your tracks or held back from an outcome that you know is best for all. Don't let it get to you. Something about don't let that shit get to you. The King of Cups reverse and the Page of Pentacles. You may have tried to work something out with somebody, but time took its course. And it came out like this: the Ten of Swords. You may have had to look away from it with the Two of Swords. I don't feel like you felt like it was something that was meant to be held on to. Hold on. It's Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. You might have dwelled on it though. The Four of Cups is reversed. Yeah, it came to a point where you recognize the Emperor reversed. It needs to come to an ending. Something about it needs to come to an ending. It wasn't trustworthy. The Magician reversed when it comes to judgments. Clear for the Ace of Wands. And you might have also felt like it was keeping you stuck or being belligerent towards you. I get like belligerent energy. Like it was, I can't even just say facetious, fake. I get like fake bullshit. Hold on. Seven of Swords, couldn't trust it. And you learned from it. The Hierophant reversed. I feel like you learned there was something you couldn't trust or work towards. You've seen the outcome. Somehow you've seen the, I get the energy like you've seen an outcome, but you didn't want to believe it. Ace of Swords, but you had no choice but to believe. Oh, I'm done. Some of you recognize the best thing was to not focus on it once you recognize what the problem was. Five of Wands. It wasn't worth the fighting and the battles. Three of Pentacles. You did want to fix it. Four of Pentacles. It did get on. You went so back and forth with it, or they did towards you. You did it, or they did it, or you both did it. Six of Swords reversed. It didn't work out, and it's going to be released. It's going to stay at a distance or not come. You're not going to focus on it. I feel like when it comes to your victories, clarify Six of Wands, Virgo. See what you get. You're going to go towards things that emotionally uplift you or make you not feel like you have to look away from things that are going to make you emotionally feel uplifted for Virgo. Let's keep going. I'll give you a little bit more. turn that shit off now. It's gonna have me sweating in a minute. Shit gets hot as pretty hot down here. Give me something else for Virgo, please. You could be very, very focused or wanting to see career changes. Yeah, oh my God, I said that and I flipped the next card over. It's the Tower, seeing career changes. 9 of Wands. You could also be tired. It's in reverse. With getting balances of career changes or getting things to feel like they're adjustable or working out in your favor. Something like that. The past is behind you. Whatever hurts you in love, don't worry about what you've been through. Just because it made you unhappy at one point or you had to experience it, that is okay. Sometimes it's hard to let go. I'm going to tell you, sometimes it's hard to let go. The Devil reversed, but I feel like you've done it with the Six of Pentacles. You've recognized what's suiting and what's not and how to let go. That's really healthy. Like, you have a very healthy reading. I feel like you're not only self-empowering yourself, you're recognizing what shouldn't have happened in a situation for you, Virgo. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep giving. Libra. I thought he was going to say balls. Why would I say balls? All right, let me fix the lighting in here. It's dark and ugly and shit. Let me see. I'm going to make myself orange like fucking Trump. There we go. It's more like my color. Very close. Oh, Libra. Libra, what you got going on? Your shuffle was like perfect. What the hell? We're gonna get good message, bad message. We'll see. What's Tarot have to say today? Libra, whatever comes out. What are you wishing on? Change. You're wishing for changes. The Tower and the Star. Some of you are wishing to start over. What the fuck? Some of you, it's either you're wishing on changes or to see a start over. See something start over. Show me something else for Libra. You've been waiting for this, Temperance. It's all upright. I feel like it's you waiting. Woo-hoo-hoo. What do you got? You've been waiting. Six of Pentacles is balance. Some of you is waiting for the love to shift in your favor. Why? Show me why that's reversed. Clarify why that's reversed. Oh, you got one. I'm putting it right on top of it. Some of you guys have been waiting to see new love arrival because of what's already been done in the past. King of Cups reversed to the Ten of Pentacles reversed in a foundation or family setting. That just felt like shit. I hate to say that, but it felt like shit. And now you're trying to own your own stability. And you know that. You're focused. You have very high regard right now for, I'm going to tell you something. I feel like you have very high regard for yourself. Also, I feel like spirituality could be kicking in or setting in better for you right now. With that Star in the Tower, I get something about spirituality could start. If you felt like you were going down the drain with it, it could start to arise again. Whatever the fuck that's about. The Hangman, reversed. The Page of Cups, Two of Wands. I feel like emotionally you've had a lot of drawbacks, though. The Empress to the Seven of Wands. You've had to do a lot on your own. This could be with children. I feel like it's with kids or home. King of Pentacles reversed. Could be stressful or family matters. You might not have paid attention to the love scene that much. I think you kind of released that. Didn't want the anxieties or the stresses of it. Five of Cups to the Eight of Wands. You've wanted to have it show up, but you haven't focused on it. No, you haven't focused on it. Reversed. Ace of Cups. You're like, fuck that. I ain't got time for it. Oh my God, you ain't got time for it. You've been too focused on family and career, family and career business. You're not worried about yourself with love. Some of you are being very selfless for the ones you care for, or for business, whatever that's about. Let's keep going. Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen. One more. One more. You're very back and forth, it tells me. Do I fight for love or do I let it go? And mostly you've said no to fighting for it. This is no. This is a no card for me. Six of Wands, you're like, nah, fuck you. Fuck that. Like, I really can't. I like when it came to me wanting to open up with my heart or show that I do want to invest towards that, I'm not gonna fight or I don't trust the outcome. You don't. You don't. You put an ending to it before it starts. Kind of energy. You're like, nope. But you do think about having it. You'd be lying to me if you tell me you don't. Some of you, it's because of the past situations that you had to deal with that sucked or made you deal with everything on your own. And it ain't about somebody playing the harp, the violin, whatever she's playing. It's about you identifying one thing, and that's the past, knowing it for what it is, my Libras, and wanting balance as you move ahead. I feel like you've had to structure things on your own a lot. Some of you could also start slow communication soon. Or start to learn that the judgments that you've dealt with are behind you, so you can move forward to the new communication that wants to arrive. And I'm going to say the Page of Wands to the Emperor. I feel like slow communication starts, or you start building slowly, and you start learning, you know what? Fuck the past. It's behind me. I've grown stronger kind of energy. Strength card, Eight of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. It's almost like you're very aware that what's been done is done, and I'm not going to let it upset me or trigger me or get in my way. Page of Swords, you're not going to be conflicted. I get like you won't be conflicted. Upright yes, reversed is no. Show me. Upright yes, reversed is no. Show me. A lot of you won't be played again. Or if you feel like it's going to play you, you won't deal with it. Or that's the energy you've carried for 4 months, 4 years. The fuck? The world reverse. Everything's saying no. You're telling everything no. When it comes to the love situation. Even when it comes to you trusting love. High Priestess reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. You don't. It's like you're trying to admit that you know you won't face going towards something else when you know you should. This is a very specific. You won't do it. The Fool's reversed too. I'm done. You should still reversed. It's getting on my fucking nerves. Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. It's like you don't want to play in the fucking sandbox. What fell out before it that I didn't see? The Eight of Cups. It's like emotionally you've walked away from having fun or playing with it again. Going towards what? Building it again. Taking action towards it again. And I think you know this. I think there's Libra women out there that need to move their ass towards it, and they know they haven't been doing that or focusing on anything but their stability. Some of you, it's like you think about being happy again, but you don't do anything with it, whether you're a woman or a man. It felt more like a ladies' read, though. I'm going to be honest. I felt like I was hitting home with a woman. Like, you could be so much happier, but you put your focus so many other areas, and you try to dilute what you should have. Well, why would you do that? I don't know. Whoever that's for. Whatever you dealt with is behind you for a reason. And don't carry what has been done or what you want to see get done to what you can have. Whatever that's about. I don't know. That's what I got for Libra. Let's keep going. Sorry, Libra. It wasn't extremely bad, but it wasn't great. Here we go. Scorpio in a minute. Here we go, Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, are you trying to commit to like something new? I feel like you want to commit to something new, or you're just committed to learning more. That's what I saw. So something about wanting to commit to something you understand or learning more about something you understand, whatever that's about, or trying to understand more, something like that. Let's start. If they flip over the left hand, I can't put them back. Some of you are trying to commit to not being stuck with things that you've already dealt with that emotionally rocked you. Judgments that just, if you felt canceled in whether it was in love or played within love, when it comes to the situation, you are like, nope, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to focus on that. I won't pay attention to that. Page of Pentacles reversed. I need to focus on the changes. I'm not going to pay attention to a strudel, whatever that's all about. I don't even use that word. Here we go. I get this weird learning energy on you. Wanting to learn more, the Page of Swords. Some of you, it's learning to leave things out in the cold or sticking with that mentality. Knight of Wands, Three of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, it's confused in direction. I'm going to tell you, when it comes to happiness, you're confused on what direction to take. You're confused, wondering if you should stick around or you should go. I feel like it's like, do I leave it alone? Do I play with it? Is it complete? Is it not complete kind of energy? Do I have the strength to focus on it? Or is it just causing me anxiety or make me wonder too much type energy? Whatever that's about. Go to the bottom. Some of you are trying to understand something and learn something. And that's what it tells me. It's either like you want to understand or learn something. Hold on. Ten of Swords. Some of you may want to understand what it is that bothers the people around you or bothers you inside. What? Three of Wands. You're gonna start playing with more, with a lot more imagination or trying to figure out more. Clarify. Some of you are gonna focus more on your imagination than on love. That's what I'm seeing. You could learn some. This is such a weird message. Some of you could be focusing on your imagination, not focusing on love, and your imagination opens you up to love. Whatever the hell that means. Seven of Cups to the Ace of Cups reversed to the Moon reversed to the Page of Cups upright. It's almost like what you focused on that you were trying to avoid shows up for you. This is weird as hell. Are you going to accept it though? Clarify the Queen of Swords reversed. Well, let's see what you get. Oh no. Oh no. Some of you are emotionally trying to accept what's going to make you happy. And you know that, Scorpio. I'm going to be blunt as hell. You know that. That's what your reading's about. Temperance reversed. Feeling like it's not showing up. The Chariot reverse, Two of Wands, wanting to make a decision. Six of Swords, not doing anything. And Four of Pentacles, sitting on it, dwelling on it. What are you dwelling on? If there's something you know you should learn about yourself or learn about a situation or give it the benefit of the doubt, it's up to you. Only you can create the victory. Only you can be the one to pronounce it. Something about, I feel like you're holding back. The Empress and the Seven of Wands. You may come off guard with manifesting or trusting what to move towards. The Wheel. This woman looks so worried or so like, do I do it? Do I not? Am I content with it? What the fuck is this? Queen of Cups. You're very back and forth emotionally or trying to decipher a situation. I get like decipher energy. Like, how do I decipher something? Or do I leave it behind me? What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to cut it out? Or am I supposed to rush towards it type shit? That's what I got for Scorpio. I'm not going to go deeper in that because it's making me like, what? Very indecisive. I don't know if it's this moon we're in, whatever. What's going on, but very indecisive. And it doesn't feel like this is like last night. I feel like this has been going on for a while. And you just hide the shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you hide the shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm going to tell you the truth. I can feel that you hide the shit. Here we go. Sagittarius. In a minute. Thank you guys for making it this long with me. I appreciate it. How many people did we lose when I called out Scorpio? Probably 5 or 10. I don't hide nothing, bitch. You lying ass piece of shit. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you can't stand the heat. Get the fuck out the kitchen. Fuck no. In spirituality, you should be nice to people, and I try to be nice, but you should also be very genuine and real. And if they can't handle it, you ain't helping them by enabling them to be an asshole. And I might have to give you a little bit of an asshole mentality for you to understand or collaborate in your brain the truth. Think I ain't aware of that shit? Think I haven't had my back against the wall over and over and over again to understand that? Of course I have. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I hope the Aries energy is not getting to you. I'm going to start with that. And some of you may dream more. I don't know why I get the energy like you may dream more. You know, I get this like weird, I don't understand why I feel this way, but dazed and confused energy on what to, it's either what to work towards, move towards, or what's going to happen next. Dazed and confused. I feel like there's a show like that or something where the young and the restless. What the fuck? Hold on. When you make sure you're getting plenty of rest too. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Focus on your beauty from the in to the out, to the out, to the in. Don't get, I got the need. I don't have an air sign cut out here, but I got the need with this card. Don't get confused right now, Sagittarius. Do not get confused. Work on that. And there you are. Holy shit. Over here. We'll get to that. We got to do these first. Something to do with stability or the nature of the events or the circumference in life. What the Six of Swords. Just move. Some of you have released things that didn't show up. Star reversed. Things that you really wanted to see show up, you've released the feeling of it, but you still hold on to the thought, or you, it's like you've released it, but you don't have it fully let go of. You're sitting on that clock. You're burning the time. Not for long. Something tells me not for long. Mentally, I think you're going to stop doing that. Emotionally, I feel like you've had enough. Or you might have even been emotionally triggered. Two of Wands, to where it puts you. I feel like something left you behind. Where you left something behind that puts you in a position where you couldn't focus on what was making you unhappy or uncertain. The Sun reversed, the Queen of Wands, and you had to go towards your heart. Ace of Wands. Kind of had to respect yourself. King of Wands. I also get this weird energy. You miss a conversation with somebody. The King of Wands could be you could have been a woman that you missed the sex with. It could have been a man you missed the sex with. Whatever the fuck this is, it could have just been the communication. Let's keep going. Somebody's missing. Somebody's missing somebody. That's the message here. Somebody's missing somebody. Somebody's like, fuck. They're all up in it. They're all up in it. I feel like they've told themselves, I've withdrawn from this. But have they? Five of Pentacles. They're telling themselves they have. It's in the reverse, but they're looking right back at the fucking situation. Woo-hoo-hoo! Or I almost feel like you do this, and you kind of remind me of Scorpio. Like you do this, but you do this deep, not with regret, but with that like mentality. Might have wanted something to be better than the outcome it was. Four of Wands to the Hierophant to you. Some of you wish you could have had the communications or fixed them. Others of you could be worried about finances, health. Or how you would respond if they came towards you. What? Five of Swords. You wouldn't trust it for shit. As if you would be like, nope, block party's over. We're done. It's over. It's done. I'm gonna focus on me kind of energy. Hold on. They spun. They spun. I want to know what they are so bad. Let's see what they are. So some of you are focusing on yourself and trying to let go of what was yesterday, is what this tells me. You don't want to focus on what was yesterday. You want to build towards what can be tomorrow with the Ace of Pentacles right here. And that's the strength you have to a situation. Some of you, this was very hard to deal with. But at the end of the day, there's one thing you focus on, and that's your own stability or being triumph within what you can do. You also do think that, like, I feel like you give yourself reasons to recognize you can start over, but at the same time, I get this weird energy. Like when you try to move towards it, you focus on the things that where they went wrong, where you went wrong. I get both energies on that. Ten of Swords, like it just doesn't leave the mindset. And you know that. You fucking know that. That's what I got for you. Whoa. It's almost like your heart and your mind's in the right place, but your heart is still holding dear to wanting things to be resolved. Also could be held on to a situation that was out of your control. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Capricorn in a minute. Capricorn. Whatever comes out for you. Whatever comes out for you. I got smoke in my eyes. Shit. Capricorn in a minute. What do you got for Capricorn? I feel like next year you have a good year, Capricorn. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you. If you're a Capricorn, I don't care what your gender is, but if you're a Capricorn and you're having a rough year this year, next year's a good year for you. I don't know why that 2-4 is like good for you, but it looks really good for you. More solid, more concrete. Let's go. What do we got for Capricorn? Things that might have felt like they were just like chemically imbalanced or just not focused on you. Whatever this is that you dealt with, it's coming to. I feel like it's strong. It's drawing its straw. It's coming to an ending. I think you've had to be strong, and I also feel like when it comes to finances, things will pick up. Some of you, if you're a mother and you've been stressed about finances or how to pick up the pieces, it's gonna change. I get this change energy all over your shit. It might take till next year though. You might have to wait till next year. Something about that. You might feel stuck or feel like it won't build right now. Something about stuck or it won't build right now. Knowing you need a decision or an outcome to like show up. Hold on. Clarify those two. 7 to the 2. 9. You got to start over here. They drop first. Some of you, it's a love situation, a love burden. Something's been bothering you or hindering you in love. 7 of Swords, and you know it. You know that there's been a love situation that's bugged the shit out of you. Some of you, it's a cross watcher where they hate you. I get like they hate you or they despise you. They lie about how they feel about you because they still love you. Something about they still love you. They haven't let go. What the fuck? The 5 of Swords reversed. It's almost like they can't release how they feel or the fact that you might have moved on or had no choice but to go. The Moon secretly. Somebody's mad. Whether it's you or them, I feel like it's them. I feel like somebody's mad that they feel like you've moved on without them. I really feel like they're pissed off. There's no communication. What's next? 3 of Pentacles. They wanted something to work, but they feel like they got knocked off. Knocked off. Knight of Cups reversed. Chariot reversed. They feel knocked off. They feel cut off the block. Empress reversed. This person's, it makes them sick to their stomach. They were hoping you would fight for the situation. Why? When you looked away, you might have moved. I feel like you moved on and you didn't play with the situation, but they think about what they could have had. Somebody's stuck on you. You have a past situation where somebody's stuck on you. It could be a fucking fire or air sign, by the way. Definitely could be a fire air sign, Capricorn, that's stuck all over your shit. I feel like fire, air, or earth. It could be a fire, air. I didn't even get much earth energy, but I feel fire, air, or earth all up in your ass. Let's keep going. And I feel like what you're doing is you're loving your heart, loving yourself, and finding your direction or going after that. And I feel like if it's been a struggle, it shows up next year. The wheels start spinning in your favor. The happiness may just be delayed. And you might have to put the effort or the work towards it. Something about keep going in that direction. I'm telling you, keep going in that direction. Be patient, and it can show up. It can manifest. I'm going to tell you something. Even if the Page of Swords to the 9 of Cups, if something made you feel emotionally aloof or off or distraught, fuck that. This manifestation can still show up. You may have also felt like you had to hotbox. Why hotbox? But emotionally, hotbox or disconnect, cut out a situation, not stress over a situation of the past. 7 of Pentacles reversed, and kind of give yourself the self-respect or love for you. A lot of you had to go through this. Some of you went through this for years. I'm done. Fuck. Your message is deep. It's giving me a fucking headache. All right. Let's keep going. Woohoo. Yours was tough. I didn't like that. It was like the ending of it was getting on my nerves. Here we go. What do we got for Aquarius? Aquarius. Let's see what you get. Happiness is going to show up for you, or you're going to start feeling really abundant within yourself. With the 2 cards I just saw, something good is coming around the corner for you. Something good. It's going to take a little bit of time. I feel like you're focused a lot on you right now. I feel like you know that's the key to success. I feel like if there was something you needed to learn, it's to be patient and not worry about the things that don't work. Make the decisions that need to be heard or dealt with, and focus on that. Kind of like with that Knight of Pentacles, build towards the things that are going to make you feel correct. Don't give it a second thought. 4 swords reversed. 10 of Pentacles. Build towards the things that are going to make you happy right now. That's your message. Like your easy message is, the more you focus on the things that you have in front of you, the better off you are right now. Also, like, I feel like luck's on your side. 9 of Swords with a Hierophant to the 5 of Cups. Some of you have had to get over a situation, but when it comes to getting over a situation, it puts money in your hands, whatever the frig that's about. I feel like you have this lucky or this exuberant, like, check me out energy. Okay, let's keep going. I'm done. That's your card. I'm like, I feel like you have this lucky money energy coming towards you, and then you come flying out like, yes, I do, bitch. Some of you need to focus on the things you want to see come true. And just work at it. The Chariot. Move in that direction. Some of you have been already putting into practice, is what it says. 4 of Wands, the 5 of cutting out nonsense, 8 of Wands, and trying to move in a direction that feels like it's going to bring in transition, change, maybe even happiness. Hold on. 8 of Wands to the Death card. Okay, so some of you aren't going to be emotionally disturbed. That's what I missed. Some of you, the Death card to the King of Cups, to the King of Wands, you're not going to let anybody emotionally play with you or make you feel like you're being I have to say, this weird driven backwards energy. It's like you're like, no, I will not play with that energy. I'm not doing that. Page of Cups, you're probably ready to accept new love. That's my I call that card. I think it is her. I really think that is her. You know the girl who played in Batman and was Catwoman, Alyssa something? I think that's her. Look at her face. I think that person put her on there on purpose. That looks like her ass. I feel like you're moving towards new love. I don't know her full name. You're not moving towards the past. 7 of Pentacles. You've moved on. And I get this weird energy like you're wondering what's to come. I get the 9 of Cups in the world. Some of you had to let something go or accept something that lets you go. And now you're just like, you know what? I'm ready to move on. But you're kind of in a standstill mode. But I feel like you're patient, but you're ready for. Weird. You're ready for. And if you don't feel like you're ready for, you will be. The answer is you will be, because you're still releasing what you had to let go of. That's what it tells me. 4 of Cups. After that, 6. I've got the 6 of Swords. Something moving in reverse. Something moving towards you slowly, or you wanting it to, but you're also cutting out dead ends. Something about cutting out dead ends or not playing with things that didn't work out. Knight of Swords reversed to the Hermit reversed to the Queen of Wands, shutting your heart down. The Devil reversed to the 8 of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles, kind of knowing, something, it's got to be behind me. I have to accept that it's behind me. Page of Pentacles to the Three of Cups and build new establishments. I feel like that's your MO. Something about this is my MO. This is what I have to do. Give me something else. That's over here. Then this one, then this one. You're definitely building Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. You may have felt like it's not showing up. I feel like it's going to show up. I feel like it's going to show up. You just got to keep working at it. Don't second guess it. Something about just keep working at what you're doing now. And even if some of you, if you ponder the judgment or if it'll be the right judgment, don't try to fancy what can be. Just do what you're doing. I feel like your message is do what you're doing. It's better to do that right now for you. And be strong and bold about it. And don't get hung up on things that threw you off. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Clarify if that's right. I don't know. I'm gonna ask. Yes or no? Upright yes. An ex could try to come back towards you emotionally, or try to work their way back in, swindle their bullshit towards you. Watch out for that. Somebody could try to come back in towards you secretly, thinking they can get the balance with you. Just be careful of that. I don't feel like that situation is meant to have a good ending. I feel like you're supposed to focus on the happiness that you can protrude or like advance towards, whatever that's about. Damn. Watch out for what you've already dealt with. Something like just watch out for what you've already dealt with, trying to show back up or initiate all over again. I just feel like something wants to be reassessed or reevaluated, and it's like I don't think you got I don't know if you don't have the nerves for it or you just don't want to deal with it. Something like I don't want to deal with it. You might not trust it. I get like I don't trust it, and you know that it's got to stay behind you. Something like that. I also feel like you want to see new things. I keep seeing the Three of Cups energy around you. You want to develop new environmental like fulfillment. Whatever. That's what I got. Let's go to Pisces in a minute. Okay. I asked you all a while ago if these were making sense. I didn't even check the chat. I should have looked. I didn't even look. It's like, are these making sense? I don't know what sign we were on. But I didn't even look at the chat. I'm horrible at that. Unless I'm like answering questions, I'm not that good at it. I don't do it for those. I don't need to worry about what the fuck people are saying or doing. Like, I don't care. I want them to do what they need to do for themselves. That's it. Here we go. Pisces. What do you got going on? Page of Cups, Three of Cups. I hope that's not reconciliation with somebody that you're not supposed to reconcile with. Some of you, I hope it's not you're going to focus on energy you're not supposed to. Others of you, I feel like the message is you need to focus on having fun, going out, not being deterred of what was. Now, some of you, the reconciliation could be healthy, but I get for a very small percent of you, because I feel like a lot of you were led on, or were they were basically, I hate to say it, but full of shit. Here we go. You probably figured that out for yourself, is what the cards say. Eight of Cups to the Judgment. I think you figured it out for yourself. You might have felt like a man had his back to you, or vice versa. A woman had her back to you. Seven of Swords. Somebody was unhealthy. Somebody was bullshitting. So either a man was BSing a woman or a woman was BSing him. Hold on. I feel like a fire sign was bullshitting you. The Emperor, it could have been an Aries, could be a Taurus, or it could be a Leo, the sun. Somebody was bullshitting you. Capricorn. Somebody was hiding conflicts or truth. Some of you could have been an air sign too. Air, it could have been any sign. Air or water. Yep, here comes the water and the air. You may have dealt with somebody that was emotionally unstable. Hold on, give me some notes. Definitely could have been an earth, water, fire sign. There's earth, there's water, there's earth again, reversed, 3 of Pentacles, there's fire. Earth, air, water. I'm going to say earth, air, any sign for that matter. Earth, air, water, fire, but if I'll clarify it. Definitely could have been a water on water, fire, water, earth, maybe air. Hold on. I feel like you've had enough. This tells me you've had enough. Ace of Cups reversed to the 4 of Pentacles. You were waiting the moon to see if something would show up or if the light would get drawn upon it. Situation 6 of Swords, it never moved its ass or moved towards you. You might have tried to move towards it. The 10 of Swords to the 7 of Pentacles, or knew you had to move away from it. What? I feel like you had to trust yourself. 8 of Pentacles and build yourself up. Give me something else for Pisces. What comes out? Emotionally, I feel like emotionally you had to let go and recognize there was something that wasn't worth going towards. There's something that needed to be cut out with communication because it was too much. I feel like that's what's going to create the new celebrations that you start to move towards or celebrate with. You might have been dealing with a really strong manipulator when it came to somebody who was saying they were going to do something and did nothing. When it comes to building towards love, well, guess what? I feel like it had to get removed or you had to cut it out. I feel like it was hard for you to make this decision, though. This tells me this wasn't easy with the High Priestess upright and the Hermit reversed. Like, it was really hard for you to go in and say no or accept that they weren't fighting for you. Emotionally, I think you were stuck on it for a while. I could have definitely been an air, water, fire sign, maybe earth. But whatever it is, I feel like you're releasing it out of your mind at this time. You've put the work in to know that's the best outcome. It definitely could have been a woman that felt that way about a man. You could have felt like a man disturbed your peace or dishonored you. Something about he dishonored you, whatever sign he could have been. The Chariot. That's why it came to a halt. You might have even felt like, why am I feeling guarded? I just wanted balance. Definitely could have been a Leo. Scorpio. Cancer. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like what you're doing is you're nurturing yourself. Clarify it. Oh, jumped right on top. You're nurturing yourself. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You're starting to respect yourself in a situation. You're not going to let people mess with you or try to invest with you. You're not going to play with people where you're like, you know what? You see that? You see that pick she has? I don't even know what you call that. You're like, nope. I'll throw you in the dumpster faster than you can believe. Like, I think you've learned I don't have patience. And that's the learning card behind it. I feel like you've learned I don't have patience, and I had no choice but to make the decision and accept an ending for what it is, or see something that it was kind of betraying you or being toxic. I think it was hiding things behind your back. I feel like you wanted to move towards this. I do feel like that 6 of Cups, something in the past you wanted to move towards, till you realized it was damaging. I get this, like it was damaging me. Two of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It was mentally frustrating me, or it was keeping me feeling, yeah, mentally fucked. Honestly, I feel like you recognize, like, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna accept changes. Five of Cups reversed. It's done and over. Emotionally, I'm not going after it. I want to focus on wish fulfillment, and I'm recognizing that they wouldn't own it. Something about with the world reverse that basically it was cut out like an axe. Like if you cut down a tree and then you have the log you got to split, you split the log and it's over. That's good. Thank you guys for making it this long with me. I hope you hit the like button. I'll hang out with you for a minute and then I'm gonna get out of here. I've been out here. Oh my god, almost 3 hours. Damn, you could have watched the Titanic, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for who made it this long. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, making it this long and this late. I don't have to be up tomorrow. Well, I probably do. My kid's probably gonna wake up and have to be up. Fuck. We'll see. Thank you, the Northern Light Seer. I think you were the last standing mod. I didn't look up much, but I think you were the only one I saw in blue up in here. Could be wrong. I still got some beers to enjoy. I don't even know if I'll finish them because I'm uncertain. I don't know if I can take that pill. I've drank too many beers. I'm probably on my sixth one. Sixth, seventh, something like that. Yeah. It's the weekend, so I can enjoy myself. My last cigarette of the night, too. Shit. Oh, members, I will come out for you guys soon. I'm hoping Sunday. I'm hoping Sunday I can come out. I'll probably go live and then come out for members Sunday night. I think that's my plan. We can have a little hangout session, talk about whatever, read probably the collective, all signs, and or messages specifically for you. This is probably what will happen. Yes. It's weird. Like, I don't look at my computer that much. I look at my phone to look at the comments, but my phone's so low, and I usually have it up there to where it's like what am I doing? Damn, this fucking shit really hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh, feels like somebody hit me with fucking a crowbar like I owe them child support. Shit. Hey, Ruth, how you doing? It's good to see everybody. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Joe. Scrolling up just to see who showed up. Welcome in, Virgo. Hey, the fam. Welcome in. I love when, I gotta say this. I love when Aries says I resonate for them, because a lot of the times I don't feel like I resonate for a sign. It's fucking Aries. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm hitting home with Aries. It's like the one sign I don't like to read, or like I feel bad because I'm like, did I give them enough? Did the first sign I start with, was I feeling the energy enough to give them a good reading? So I like when I see Aries in here, or when I see the comments, because I'm like, whew, good, I did do something right. You know, I don't really second guess too hard, but it's the only sign I'm like, is that gonna make any sense? Are they gonna fucking hate me? And I'm like, yeah, it'll probably make sense if they can handle it. Go back to the bottom. Oh, Jill's in here too. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Jill. Thank you very much. And you slapped me upside the head. I don't mean to be strict on any sign. Honestly, the signs I think I've been hitting home with is Gemini, Cancer, sometimes Leo, Libra, definitely Libra, Capricorn, kind of in the future, a little bit now, more in the future. Anything else? Am I missing Taurus? Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, definitely. Cancer, I like Cancer. You almost rattle my bones when I read your shit. Saggy here and there. It feels on and off, but it feels like it's like I'm trying to jump around for whoever's watching or whatever's going on for them. Scorpio, I feel like I'm talking about the secrets you hide with inside of yourself and you have for a while and you don't want to admit it. I already know that. Like I feel that. Like I can't ignore that. Um I- Anyways, I'm not gonna keep telling my secrets. Mm-mm. Probably not a good idea. It was nice to hang out with all of you. Thank you for being here. I hope you hit that like button. Ah, shit, I gotta drink that. Fucking shit's foaming. Don't foam on my table. I don't want to wipe my shirt on that shit. I'm not gonna either. I'll just wipe it up after. I hate that about these. I buy cheap cigarettes because I'm trying to quit. I fucking hate that about these cigarettes. They like I'll flick them, and I don't flick them like crazy hard, but obviously flick them too hard, and they burn. The fucking head goes in the ashtray. I can't stand that shit. I have 4 Scorpio placements, including Moon. Well, that's something. Jesus, that's a lot of Scorpio. So I want you all to have a good weekend. You know, definitely I want you all to have a good weekend. You'll see me again, probably Sunday. I don't know if you'll see me tomorrow. I'd probably not. I'd like to come out tomorrow, but it'd be too. It'd be like in 12 hours, and I'm gonna be sleeping. Fuck all that. I'll get as much sleep as I can until I have to take the shift of my son, and I'm like, no, have my kid all damn day and try to make the best of it. It might rain here, and I'm like, that sucks. I'm gonna have him inside, and we're gonna have to really work with each other to be happy. You know, give him his space, have my space, but also have our time and do all that fun stuff. But thank you guys. I really appreciate you for sticking in, waiting. My mouth does really hurt. Probably shouldn't have the beers tonight. It's probably stupid, but I haven't drank in like 5 days. I'm like, you know what? I want a beer. I want some beer. And I'll sleep tonight. After doing this, having that, I'll sleep. I'm gonna hit that pillow like yeah, and I know that. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Um, love and light, and just you know, it's always best to look at a situation and accept the hardest parts of it, endure it, own it, respect it, and move on from it. And I'm doing the same thing as the days go on. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye.